Okay, here we are. Welcome to another edition of Hockey Night at PISA. I'm your announcer, your play-by-play guy and color/analyst, Joey Delgado, here to try to tell you the story of this C2 division showdown at the Plainville Indoor Sports Arena here in Plainville, Connecticut. The team in blue being the Salty Dogs, the team in yellow being Big Knife. Both teams very short on a very hot day today. Brian Curran in blue at the center spot, about to face off against Dennis Loper in yellow. 91 in blue, Brian Curran, captain of the Dogs. Only 3 players until another one shows up, he says. But at the moment, they're down a man. So it's a power play for Big Knife, and they start to spread it around. Here's Bauer with it now, looks all the way across for Jonesy. He's got Mazzone all the way in the corner. That's his favorite spot. Can't handle that one. Back out it goes. Big shot by Jonesy. Where is it? Right on. Barry stays still like a statue, made the save, and it was happy to just stay there. Here's Forbatnik. Oh, I'm sorry, no, that is Curran sending it all the way down, and Larry, first one there to get it. All the way back up for Curran, and Bauer with it now. Dogs. Now, two on one from D'Lo to Mazzone, shot, score. They do that all the time. There's nothing new about that. Big Knife with the early lead, 1-0. The hardest combination of forwards to stop on a 2-on-0 or a 2-on-1 situation in this rink for years has been Dennis Loper to Mike Mazzone. It's usually Loper setting up Mazzone and Mazzone finishing, just like you saw. Jonesy with it now. A little bit of a stutter fake. Here's Loper with it. He sees Bauer coming in late to the party. Back across for Bauer. Throws it underneath for Mazzone. Tries to center that. And here's Forbatnik. Loses control of that. 2 guys now on Mazzone as it comes back out to the point for Jonesy. He'll take that long shot. Only Mazzone there. And it's right behind him. Is it in the net? It is now in the net. Brian Curran, not happy about the way that one went in. Talking to his players. Come on, guys, now, he says. That seemed like there was a lot of opportunity to get that ball, but no one could see it. I think Curran could, but he was too far away. Here's Loper with it now again, as he skates down the side, trying to make the move, and does, but loses the handle on it. Here's Barry with it now, covering with the glove, protecting with the stick. Barry and Curran talking about the slipperiness. Yes, that's a word. The slipperiness, that's a word only because I say it is, of the floor today. Super slippery today, super hot day. Lots of sweaty players have played on this floor today. If you're not in the Connecticut area, if you're watching from somewhere else, maybe Detroit, Michigan, you don't know what it's like to have been here today when it's been triple figures. That's right, 100 degrees. Lots of players sweating all over the place. Lots of players saying, you know what, I'm not going to show up today. A couple of forfeits, in fact, before this game got started. As the Dogs now moving it around. Here's Curran trying to make something happen. Sees Forbatnik. He's got Larry. Skates back out of the zone. He nods to Larry to go to the left. Larry with it now. He's got Delahanty with him. Back for Forbatnik. Pulls back. And now they try to play a possession game. Much better idea as they are trying to just stall a little bit until their 4th player shows up. And originally they thought they were going to have 5 players. Still not a lot, but enough. And it would have been more than Big Knife because Big Knife apparently only coming in with 4. But Mike Bradigo, defenseman extraordinaire from the Allies, bailed at the last minute. Not sure about DeLuca. I do not see him here. He might be the player that Captain Brian Curran says is coming later. Lots of pressure on Bauer. Here's Forbatnik over for Curran. Shot back to Forbatnik. It's a goal. Much better way to handle the situation they're in. Stay back, look for your chances as you try to hang on for that 4th player. Actually, looks like Big Knife has 5 players. Wow, that is quite a luxury in weather like this, as one player goes off the floor. Face off now, Mazzone trying to control. Delahanty, Bauer, D'Lo. Curran jumps in on him, moves past Bauer, has control, shot, and it's a goal! You can see what Sisson thinks about that. Darren Sisson, one of the veteran netminders here at the rink. Not happy about the way that one went in. I don't know. What are you going to do? Brian Curran is one of the Hall of Fame snipers here at this rink, and all of a sudden there's a lot of talking between Sisson and I think between Curran. Curran went in, made the move on Bauer, stepped in on Loper, then made the move on Bauer, and one-on-one from an angle, and he picked the corner. Really not a lot he could do there. As the shot comes at the Bauer, right on. And if Bauer gets a chance to take a slap shot, he's not going to think twice. Here's Larry up to Curran. Can't make that move. Here's Mazzone with it now. Sees D'Lo all the way across, and that's where he goes. Here's D'Lo settling it down. Back out for Delahanty. Everyone loves a Delahanty, and why not? Good movement now by Big Knife. Uh-oh, here's Curran with it now as Bauer lost control of that. Walks in, makes the move, heads towards the net, and this time Sisson comes out and covers that up. As we take a look at the MVP instant replay, you see Curran walking in and just picking that glove side corner. I really don't know that Sisson could have done a whole lot. Maybe he feels that he had that corner covered, but that was a great play by Curran. Meanwhile, face-off coming down. D'Lo walking in, looking at Mazzone. Good coverage there as Verbotnik had him. Verbotnik took Mazzone, and that ended, that delayed D'Lo's response time. He was really trying to hit Mazzone there. Couldn't find it. When he did, he ran out of time, basically. Meanwhile, over here, underneath our camera, we see Mike Berry, goaltender for Salty Dogs, also firefighter and rink superintendent, putting those skills to use, fishing that ball out of there with his goalie stick. Nice work by Mike Berry. A late addition today as the regular Dogs goalie, Kenny, couldn't make it due to injury. He's had a lot of injuries lately. Face off now. Where is it? Verbotnik has it. Going under his own net. He sees Larry. Oh, and he makes the move around D'Lo. Dangerous guy to try to make a move around. He's got so much more reach than you expect. Mazzone has it. Tried to go out for D'Lo. Couldn't do it. Here's Larry. Goes between the legs, and it works. Sends it in for Curran. Shot. Sisson right there. The Dogs continuing to hope and pray that a fourth player will show up for them as Big Knife continues to change players. It's just one player, but it's enough. It's enough to look somewhat jealously when that happens. Curran wins the faceoff, but D'Lo has control. He's got Delahanty a little bit as Curran stays on him hard. It's kicked back out. Curran trying to get it past Bauer, can't do it that time. Bauer all the way across for Delahanty. He's got the shot. No, he was trying to go for a shot for D'Lo on that. Nice move by Verbotnik. Moves around Sisson, but lost the handle, and Delahanty came back last second to save the day. Big effort by Verbotnik. And on a day like this, when you have a big effort, you don't want it to fail. You just have nothing coming back. And Curran already sending it all the way down, which is interesting because he's the kind of player that hates to dump in any situation. You're protecting a lead, he doesn't want you to dump it. He wants to keep scoring. All the way down for Delahanty. Back high for Bauer. Delahanty always finding the right, makes always the smart move, not the obvious move. I thought the obvious move was going to be back to D'Lo on that. And as you can see here on the replay, Sisson came out. Verbotnik almost had the move, but Sisson, great play as he came out with the stick, and I think that's exactly why Verbotnik could not handle that ball. Face off now. Some conversation over to the side with Verbotnik. He's not sure if the door's shut. It's shut. Okay. Curran with the face off. He's trying to go back. He's been trying to go back the whole time, and he does. Larry has it. Curran kicks it back to Larry. Where is it? Out to the point for Jonesy. He's going to go across. No, he's going to take the shot right on. Here's Mazzone. No one on him. Pushes it to his backhand. Shovels it over Berry. Kind of helpless. As Curran looks up here, he's a little perturbed by what he just saw. D'Lo and Big Knife, very good, exceptional in fact, at spreading the floor. Everything starts with D'Lo, of course. Here's that instant replay now. Back to the face-off. Big Knife, exceptional at spreading the floor. Nobody really holds the ball for too long, and everything starts with Mazzone staying far away from people, usually down low in one of the corners. If you can ever take that away from them, you have a better chance. D'Lo steals that from Curran, and he's got Mazzone with him. Knocked off his stick now. Here's Delahanty. For Jonesy, all the way down now for Mazzone. Quickly to D'Lo. Watch for the pass. Shot, score! And that is just yet another example of what those guys do. You have to respect D'Lo's shot, so you have to play him on the shot, but you also have to watch the other guy. And people often get mesmerized here. D'Lo coming in, everybody starts to pay attention to D'Lo. It's always Mazzone coming in late, cleaning up. You can see right here the pass across, shot, goal! That's Big Knife now, taking the 4-2 lead. Here's Curran with it. Can't get the shot through Jonesy. And here's Mazzone. Back out. Verbotnik has it. Gets it on the bounce. He has Curran all the way down high. Got Larry. So few options. It might not seem like it's a big difference. As Verbotnik walks in now, he'll take that shot. Where is it? Sisson has it. Had it a little bit late. And gets the glove on it. Slow pace to this game. 6 goals already. Might be 12 for the winning team as we look at the replay again. And again, Mazzone finishing that one off. I do see the 4th player now for the Salty Dogs. It'll take him another minute to get here, though, it looks like. As Mazzone has it now under the net. Back out now. Here comes Curran with it. And he loses the handle on it. He's got Jonesy working on him, and here comes Delahanty. Stops short, but leaves the ball. Here's Delahanty. Looking up for Mazzone. He's got D'Lo low. There it is. 3 guys in the middle. One back out now for Delahanty. Here's for Verbotnik. Again, trying to be opportunistic. Again, with the big effort. Jonesy down for D'Lo. Watch Mazzone all the way high. No one has him. Tries to make the move on for Verbotnik, and it works. He comes all the way back out for Mazzone, where he's been waiting the whole time. D'Lo wants it. Mazzone wants a slap shot. Hitting the roof, but no one says anything. Right in front of referee Tom Nixdorf. Doesn't matter. Play continues. Verbotnik with it. Probably a missed call, but definitely not a big deal here in this situation. Nobody really benefited from that. Here's Verbotnik all the way high now for Larry. Can't get it through. Here's D'Lo with it now. He's going to try that move. Loses the handle on it. Here's Verbotnik. Skating in, going laterally, looking around. He only sees Larry, so he's going to pass it to Larry. Larry's had some success with some moves today. Tries to center that. And Jonesy, Brian Jones, pushing that one out. Here comes the 4th player now for the Salty Dogs, and it's Chris Norton. We'll see what kind of life he can add to the Salty Dogs here as he comes in with 3:06 to go here in the first period. Dogs only down by 2. Plenty of time. He doesn't get a warm-up. Curran telling him to be ready. He intends to win it to Norton, it would seem. Here's Norton, right to him, sort of, kind of. He sends it all the way down. And Bauer, number 75. He sees D'Lo. D'Lo sees him. Verbotnik trying to keep D'Lo in front. Good defense. Comes It's kicked right back out to D'Lo. He goes high. Larry for Botnick to Larry. He's got a little bit of room. Oh, he wanted to take that shot, and then he didn't. Norton trying to walk in now. Sisson playing that all the way out. Here's Curran, last man back. Curran, also known as one of the worst defensive people I've ever seen in my life, sends it all the way up because he's afraid. Here's Jonesy with it now. Goes all the way back up to the other side. McNamara all over Bauer. Mazzone saw D'Lo. They wanted to make that little through pass, and it didn't quite work. Norton trying to go through the legs of Mazzone, couldn't do it. 3 people on Mazzone as he tried to make his move, couldn't do that. Back out to Norton, gets a shot just over the net. Here's McNamara with it now, trying to center that. Curran with it now behind the net. Beats one defenseman. He's got McNamara. Takes the wrister right in the gut of Dan Sisson. Norton bringing instant life here to the Dogs game with 1:49 to go here in the first period. I'm Joey Delgado, your announcer du jour today. Face off now. In the corner, Bauer with it. Curran with a soft forecheck as Bauer brings it up. And will he take that slap shot? Oops, he lost the handle on that. Can't take that slap shot now. Looks like Bauer really babying some injury today. Definitely not his normal self. There's D'Lo with it now. He wants to make moves. Watch that corner. Goal! You got to know that D'Lo wants that corner. Often high, that time low. As soon as he had the opportunity, he took it. D'Lo with his 20th goal of the season on that one. Which ties him for the division lead, with Bill Deming of the team known as Whatever. Meanwhile, back to the action. Norton pressing the play. Sisson putting an end to that, though. 1:06 to go. As we watch here on the instant replay, Loper made the move around McNamara, went back the other way as Berry went to his left, which is where D'Lo was headed. And then D'Lo, of course, went to Berry's right. Curran on the draw, looking for McNamara. Right to him. Wrist shot. Sisson a little awkward with the glove on that one. I believe that was Tom Nixdorf that was just yelling that there was only 1 minute to go. I'm not sure why he would do that. That's unusual. Meanwhile, Curran on the back check here against Delahanty. Coming down in the corner here. Delahanty pulls up. Sends it all the way high for Bauer. Now here's your slap shot, right? Nope, it's a wrist shot off of Curran. Where is it? In the air. And Bauer pointing out that, hey, that one didn't hit anything, but you blow the whistle. The one before hits 3 rafters, and there's no whistle. Consistently inconsistent, some might say. Not me. Not me, not this guy. I'm just reporting. Face off now. Here's for Botnick with it. 1-on-2. Got Jonesy in front of him. Goes around Jonesy, walks it past Sisson and scores. Big play there for Botnick as he continues to attack. For Botnick. Brian Curran went out of his way to tell me that Botnick is a good player. That's his, I believe, 10th goal of the season. Coming in with 18 points. As you see the finish there on the instant replay. Nice job by cameraman Zachary Rockman. As we saw that on the instant replay. Beautiful finish. D'Lo in alone. This defense is just going to kill the Dogs. There you go. Poor Mike Berry, who's one of the very, very best netminders, perhaps in the history of PISA, which extends all the way back to around 1990. Kind of helpless on some of these goals. No one really playing the great defense that the Dogs really need on a day like this. 20-something seconds to go here. Back across here for Delahanty. He's got McNamara working on him. Centers across. Norton with it. Trying to get it past D'Lo. Eventually does. 3 or 4 taps in the air. Centers it, but it's behind for Botnick. Running out of time. 9 seconds to go for Botnick. Makes the move past Delahanty. He's got Curran all the way across. Sorry, there was Norton. Beautiful passing play. Time runs out. Those two guys both needed to be lefties, and then that would have been a goal. Not sure what you can do about that. Change the angle, but what you can do is change the defense. 6 goals so far for the team known as Big Knife. Big Knife for many years was a team that sort of struggled here in the C's and D divisions. And then Dennis Loper returned, and he made an instant impact. And while it took them a while, even after that, for them to really get it together, I would say that in the last 3 years or so, probably the most, if not the most, one of the most dominant teams of any division here at PISA. They seem to win the championship season after season after season. They have players. Most of these players play in a higher division, so it's not like you could say, "Hey, move up. You've dominated C2." As we take a look here at Dan Sisson, it is what it is. And these players know each other, have known each other forever. Dan Sisson now, a dad, of course. His beautiful wife, Suzanne, used to play out here. I'm sure she's watching on the live feed. Hi, Suzanne. Both teams are short of a playoff spot. Salty Dogs coming into this game 5-2. Big Knife right behind. Well, actually, they're not even right behind. They're 5-0. Shot right on. D'Lo recovers. Back across for Delahanty. Where is it? Curran knows. Where's he going to go? Stopping short. Can't get it past D'Lo. As he just continues to just push his way through everybody. Kicks it back out for the zone. He turns and fires. It's behind the net. A little slow response there, but that's going to work for Forbatnik. He's got Delahanty in hot pursuit. Moves around one player. Gets a shot. Good defensive play by the Mazzone there to get that stick in and screw up the shot. Funny thing about Mazzone, I wasn't sure if that was him for a quick moment, and then I saw that left leg go in the air. That's one of his things. Kick that leg out. You got McNamara high. Does Forbatnik see him? Doesn't anymore. All the way back out for Norton. He looks around. The aerial pass for McNamara. He sends it back down for Curran. Back in front for Sisson. Kicks it to the side. Forbatnik with it. Back to McNamara. He's got Norton. He's got a shooting opportunity. Waits. Fires. Hits Jonesy in the pads. It kicks out to McNamara as the Dogs suddenly have a little something going on here. Norton now to collect this. He's got Curran all the way across. He's going to take a long shot into the corner. And that took a very interesting bounce. I guess it bounced above the purple line, even though the shot itself probably was only a couple inches off the ground. It bounced into the corner. I guess it hit that purple line, which, let's say, inspires a whistle. How about that? You like that word, inspires? All right. Adam says we're good. All right. Here's D'Lo with it now. Using his reach. Delahanty with it. Can't get past Norton. Turns around. He's got Bauer. Bauer fires it. Off of Forbatnik. That one goes, that's a deflection into the rafters. 6-3. The score here. 9:28 to go in the second period. Big Knife versus the Salty Dogs. Curran against D'Lo. Curran pushes it forward for Forbatnik. He pulls up. Looking around, checks his options, and he has Norton. Got McNamara all the way deep. Into the corner it goes. McNamara and Bauer. Bauer's going to get here first. He pulls up. McNamara didn't see Curran. Had an opportunity there, golden opportunity. Curran now with D'Lo on him. Spins back the other way. Can't really find a passing lane. Walks out of the corner. Shot. Oh, and it just misses the inside of that post area by Sisson, just misses. 3-on-1 now by Big Knife. D'Lo with the puck, all the way across for Mazzone. Where is it? 2-on-1 the other way, 3-on-1 the other way. Curran with it now, 3-on-2, 3-on-3. So long. Where is it? Loose ball. Delahanty with it. Tries to get it out, can't. Sorry, that was Mazzone. Can't get it out. On the stick of Curran, the wrong guy. One more move, couldn't do it, then fired as if he had made the move. What are you doing? What are you doing, Curran? That doesn't count. You can't shoot it when you don't make the move. McNamara knows that. Curran with it now. Can't make that second move. Comes all the way back out now for McNamara. Much better period, though, so far for the Dogs. Missed a few opportunities to get right back into this. As Curran looks across, sees Forbotnik in front of him instead. Forbotnik, he's got McNamara, but he's got D'Lo in the middle of that. Forbotnik battling hard against D'Lo, coming out the winner that time. High for Curran. Breakout passes for the Salty Dogs. About 4 feet high, some of them. Which, that's good. It's going to get to the target, but it's also going to mean that that winger has to slow down and reset. Here's Delahanty, as Norton keeps staying on him. He tries to go high in the backhand. Good shot, good try by Delahanty. What do we have here? Is there a penalty? Neither referee with their arm in the air. There's a whistle. Is there a penalty? Not a penalty. I believe there's not a penalty. No, there's a complaint about the moisture on the floor, I believe. That's what it's going to be. I guess. No, inadvertent whistle. Ah, okay. Inadvertent whistle here at the Plainville Indoor Sports Arena. Automatic first down. Nope, not first down. Nope, automatic face-off at center ice. Curran trying to make that move on Bauer. Couldn't do it that time. Here's D'Lo. Curran goes to the ground. D'Lo walking in. Got McNamara in front of him. Tries to go in down low. Tucks the shoulder, but McNamara stayed with him. Shot right there for Delahanty. As for Botnick, has it now. Going to have to go past two Big Knife guys. Kind of does. He's got Delahanty fighting him the whole way. He should know that about Delahanty. He does not give up. McNamara with a nice stop. Down low for Botnick. He's got Curran. Can't get it through. One more time. Can he now? Still can't. Where is it? Oh, and when it gets to him, it goes past him. Where is it? Delahanty. Oh, that was a high stick. No one's calling that one. Oh, now they're calling it. Jeremy Bauer doing what he does best. Argue points that make no sense. His argument is that because they yelled about the fact that it was a high stick, that led the referee to blow the whistle. And he doesn't like, as McNamara takes that shot, and he doesn't like the idea that the referees are in the pocket of somebody or can be influenced by somebody who's saying, hey, that's a penalty. What does it matter? Was it a penalty? Was it a whistle? It doesn't matter. The right call was made. Furthermore, as the analyst, as I'm switching to my analyst side, how do you know that the referee didn't see it on his own? He says he did. You just don't know. Down low here for Botnick. Did not know it was coming. Looks like Botnick is now finally tired. Here's McNamara picking that off, walking in through the middle. There's a shot in the corner. Here's Botnick with it now. He's got Norton back high. And that's the sign of a tired player, Adam, is when they start passing it all the way back out to the point, that means that the guys down here are tired, because normally they just want to keep trying to score by themselves. Meanwhile, here's Mazzone all the way across the other side for a D'Lo, then getting back high, waiting for the return pass. He skates around the net. Norton staying with him as we see that tempers are rising a little bit. Sneaky shot there by Jonesy. Back out for D'Lo. Can't get it through, and Curran with it now. 3-on-2. Curran leading the charge. Walking around, getting the shot. I think he hit the post. Here's Botnick with it now. Is he going to go all the way high? Yes, he does. Norton with it. Nice fake. Oh, lost control. Here comes the breakaway. You can see that coming a mile away. It's D'Lo versus Berry. Which side does he want? Oh, he wants the side behind the net. Berry with a big save. I think that was off the stick. It looked like D'Lo had. Oh! What a goal! Wow, what a sequence. What a turn of events. D'Lo walking in. The number one guy you don't want to see on a breakaway walks in and either flubs it or Berry makes a big save with the stick. It turns back around the other way. Norton takes an excuse me slap shot, and I don't know if that got deflected or assistant just misread it. But you can see here that the score is now 6-4 with 5:22 to go. Both teams a little fired up. That's what we want to see here. For Botnick now, walking around one defenseman, trying to walk around the other, giving up the shot opportunity to try to get another one, to try to get a better one. Here's Norton, he's got Curran right in front of him. Curran looks across. Didn't see for Botnick right there. Two players on one side. Ooh, that's a dangerous pass. And here's D'Lo again. What's he going to do this time? Shoot from long distance. Again, the sign of a tired player. Here's her Curran. He's got for Botnick, who now looks like he wants the ball. Didn't look like he did at first. He's looking around, goes back to the point. It looks like he's getting there first. Took him some work. Tired players, sloppy plays. Adam agrees. What do you think about this great camera work by Zachary Rockman, though, huh? That's great stuff, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah, outstanding, outstanding. Eat your heart out, Ben Allen. Here's for Botnick. He wants Norton. It looks like, no, he wants to try to make that move. Now he gets it to Norton. Norton, careful, protecting it with his body. He's going to try to get a pass, and he can't. And the zone's going to have this and sends it all the way down. The bouncer, that's a funny bounce there for Berry. Whoops! McNamara didn't know what he was doing. You got Forbotnik all the way down. Does he get it to him? He does. He's got just Jonesy in front of him. And he's going to try to make the move, and does. Goes with the backhand, can't finish. His Curran deep in front of the net. He wants that ball. McNamara, he wants that slap shot. Boom! And it's blocked by D'Lo. Does he get another shot one? No, it sends it all the way down now in the corner for Curran. Curran looking. All the way back out now for Norton. Why not? He's won. Wow, another good shot by Norton. Very accurate, very far away. Not in the net that time. Uh-oh. McNamara wins that battle. It wasn't looking good for him at first. For Botnick, trying to go through D'Lo. It's been an interesting battle today. They both won and lost. Meanwhile, you've got a 2-on-0 across, and Mazzone will take it in by himself. Didn't see Delahanty. Back out now for D'Lo. D'Lo back from Mazzone. Swings it over to his... What a nice play by Mazzone, but couldn't finish. He swung it back over from his back into his forehand and somehow missed and then fell down. In the corner is D'Lo. Back out to the point for Jonesy. No one in front of the net. Berry could see that. 2:57 now. Back out to the point. The high slot for Delahanty. Hits something on the way down. Here's Mazzone with it. He's got D'Lo all the way across. He's got some time. Back around for Delahanty. Back now for Jonesy. Mazzone comes off the ice. Here comes Bauer. And to Bauer it goes. Curran, soft forecheck there on Bauer. Into the feet of D'Lo. He's going to make that move past Norton. Got McNamara in front of him, makes another move. As McNamara brought the skates together for the shot, and that opened up the move. Now in the corner for Delahanty. No, back down for D'Lo. Perfect pass and the move, but couldn't finish. Kicks it back out high for Jeremy Bauer. He looks across for, no he doesn't, I'm sorry. He goes behind himself to D'Lo, who falls for no reason at all other than the fact that the rink is sweating up the storm. D'Lo still down. Meanwhile, Forbotnik walks in. He's got help behind the net, two guys behind the net, two dogs, and nobody can get it. D'Lo struggling to get to his feet. Now heading to the bench. I don't know if he's hurt or not. Meanwhile, Bauer with the long shot and Berry with a big save. Delahanty with it now in a corner. He's got Mazzone. Mazzone wants it. Fires a soft shot right in the glove of Michael Berry. 1:28 to go here in the second period. And we'll have to pay attention now to see if D'Lo can return. As we watch the replay here, D'Lo went across for Mazzone. Here's that beautiful play, that move, that spinorama move to his forehand. And I don't know if Berry got a piece of that or not, but that was a beautiful move. I just know that he didn't finish it. And it looks like we have some sort of stoppage. As you can tell by looking at netminder Dan Sisson here as he's trying to fix himself. I don't know if this is an official's timeout. Is this a Salty Dogs timeout? I don't know. But nonetheless, there is a stoppage of play here. And if D'Lo goes out of this game with an injury, well, I'll tell you, that would be pretty rare because that guy never gets injured. And that would open up the opportunity for the Dogs, who suddenly don't need 12 goals anymore if D'Lo's not in this game. Again, as a reminder, both teams in very, very good shape to make the playoffs. It's a 5-team division. Salty Dogs, Big Knife, and the Dips, all with 5 wins, all with 10 points. Shake and Bake and whatever, all coming in 4th and 5th spot. I don't know exactly how the playoffs work this year for this division. They've changed it here and there. Sometimes it's been the top 3. Sometimes it's the top 4 or 5. I believe it's the top 3. So this game, in a sense, doesn't matter. It's all about seeding or playoff positioning, as Captain Brian Curran said. The playoff game would take place on Friday, 10 o'clock, August 9th. And we don't know who would play who between the Dogs, Big Knife, and the Diffs. They're all right next to each other in the standings. Championship, Game 1 would take place on August 16th. Game 2 would be the 17th. And if there's a third game, you spin back another couple days. You get to the Game 3, August 19th, which is a Monday. Can happen. These things happen. Not sure what's going on. This must be an official's timeout. Very strange official's timeout. Normally when there's an official's timeout, something's happening, somebody's cleaning up the floor. As we see D'Lo get back onto the ground here, under his own power. This rink has been beaten up today by lots and lots of sweaty players, and there are areas of this rink that are just like ice with sneakers. It looks fine, you can't see the moisture, then you take a step and whoop, it's like black ice. And I think that's probably what happened to D'Lo there. For Botnick with it now, coming in out of the timeout, makes the move around Jonesy, walks in on Sisson and goes to his backhand again. He's got Curran high, misses him, but here's Norton with it now. Doesn't have an angle, he needs to be a lefty, I keep telling him that. Here's for Botnick, he's a lefty. Perfect shot for Curran and goes wide. Bauer with it now. D'Lo saying, hey, yo, how about me, buddy? Whoa, and that's the same spot. The same spot that D'Lo took that crazy spill. For Botnick, always likes to make that first move as Bauer now takes his time trying to get back up. For Botnick with that backhand across. Not really working for him on that backhand. Norton throws the backhand in, that one's on net. The zone, trying to get it out. Deflected by Curran. For Botnick slowly chasing that all the way down. Hits a rafter. Headed into the corner. I was wondering if they were going to call that for a moment there. It looked like they might not. 36.6 seconds to go here in the second period. Dogs down by 2. Score 6-4. Watch out for that black ice over there by the blue line. Sisson taking his time. He's thinking about something. I would think he's thinking about something. It's Sisson. He's not thinking about anything. Come on, let's be honest. Wow, he looks like he's really having a hard time, actually. It could be a little dangerous today. It's super hot in here, and Sisson looks like he's really struggling. Really struggling. I wouldn't be surprised if he was a little lightheaded. He's wearing a lot of gear, and it is incredibly humid in here. Players joking now about, hey, let's just end the game and do a shootout. Chris Norton says, hey, give him some cranberry juice. Not sure what cranberry juice does. All right, get ready for the face-off. Curran trying to go backwards, I think, to McNamara. Yep, and he does. And here's the slap shot. Oh, it hits the post. Hits the post and could not. He's yelling he wants bar down. I don't think you're going to get bar down on that one, buddy. Hopefully we got that one on the replay. Stephanie Dalbuono, replay editor extraordinaire. 18 seconds now left in the period here. Jonesy with it. He fires it all the way down, hits a rafter. Big slap shot there by Larry McNamara, but I'm pretty sure that did not actually go over the line, actually under the bar. He's still talking about bar down. Bar down doesn't necessarily mean that it's in. You got to go in at the right angle. Back out now for McNamara. 6 seconds. Not a lot of time here. Curran has it. He's got Verbotnik all the way down deep. Can't get it through Bauer. Is this a breakaway? Could be. Mazzone knew it was not. He was already heading to the bench 2 seconds ago. As we take a look at netminder Dan Sisson, he's wiped out. Dan's in a little better shape than he has been in other years, but even still, I know I'm suffering out here. I wouldn't know what it's like to be wearing all that gear in weather like this. It's criminal, I tell you. It's criminal. It's almost like walking around as if you are here. As we take a look on the instant replay, we get a closer look at Sisson. Oh, and there's the replay. That was a beautiful replay job there by replay editor Steph Del Buono, capturing that one for the ages. Sorry, Larry McNamara. It's not even bar down. It's bar out. That's what I'm going to say. Bar out. And you're out of gas on that argument. As the dogs sit there, think about it. Things have really slowed down here. The battle of attrition continues for another 10 minutes of stop time. Zachary Rockman, cameraman extraordinaire, making sure to stay loose. He's flicking his jersey, he's popping his jersey. He's all cool. He knows what's up. You can see some of the moisture. Can you see some of that moisture on the ground there? A little bit more, come back out. Let's see. Right there. I think it's just too hard for the camera to pick up, but trust me, folks, there's player ooze, player juice out there. Is it sweat? Is it something else? I don't know. I'm just going to call it schmooze. All right. 11 minutes to go. 11 minutes, not 10 minutes. 10 minutes is deck hockey. Everybody knows that, Adam. You got to hit me next time. You got to remind me. Players reluctantly stepping onto the floor. Referee Tom Nixdorf making sure to take another swig of water. No one else can do that, I guess, right now. This is probably the only time I've ever said this in my life. Right now, wouldn't you want to be Tom Nixdorf? Tom, we love you, buddy. We love you. Face off. D'Lo goes forward. McNamara wins that battle. Norton has it now. Doesn't make one more move. He's got to go through 3 big knife players. He still has control of it, though. He's got 2 salty dogs up high. Takes the shot just behind. Whoops. And we got a clean up on aisle 9 there. Brian Jones goes to the floor. Curran all the way across. Does he see Verbotnik? 2 balls now being in play. Just Nixdorf has to pick one up. Norton sending it all the way down. A little bit of chaos here at the Plainville Indoor Sports Arena. All the way out now here high for D'Lo. Wants to make the move on McNamara. Long shot. It's Delahanty. Delahanty with it now. In the corner behind McNamara on him. Kicks it all the way back out for Bauer, and now he's got Mazzone, who just stepped on the floor, and now he has it, which means that, oops, no, I'm wrong. He's going to take a slap shot. Norton has it. McNamara has it. Larry's gating it up. Verbotnik in front of him. A little too late on that pass, I think. Verbotnik has it now. He's got Norton high, and he knows it. But knowledge isn't everything, Adam. You can know it. You can still make a bad pass. You know what I'm saying, buddy? You know what I'm saying? There's Norton with it now. Looking. High out now for McNamara. Perfect for a slap shot. But that's why you take a wrist shot. I guess. I don't know. What do I know? Oh, and Larry almost takes a spill. You know, it's all fun and games until someone gets hurt. Everybody knows that. Boy. A couple of close calls here today. Some of the games earlier had players wiping out, as we see Nixdorf bringing the towel out, sucking up all that moisture. Suck, suck, swish, swish. Look at him go. Look at those feet move. Whoops, there you go. Just kick it back. Yeah, that's it. Kick it back there. Screw you, Justin. Perfect. All right. Curran to McNamara. Let's see what happens. Nope. Behind Curran, here's D'Lo with it. He's got Mazzone high. Takes a shot. Good save by Berry. Off that blocker, I believe. Really good save as D'Lo was trying to go high, or at least on the side of that post. 6-4 advantage here for the team known as the Salty Dogs, who have never lost with these jerseys, by the way, Adam Spellman. How about that? Yeah, 3-0. Just got the jerseys, and they're hot. And they're definitely hot now as Verbotnik walks in, and the backhand works this time. What a play by Verbotnik. Wow, look at that. Lots of backhands today. I don't know what the percentage on the backhand is. Let's say it's 1%. 1%, but still not 1% when it hits. When it hits, it counts. It counts. And today it counts for the 5th goal for the Salty Dogs. As you see the finish there on the instant replay. Beautiful job by Verbotnik, coming in with a head of steam. You got to be selective about when you want to do that head of steam sort of thing, because then you're going to be gassed for a while. So you want to make sure that it was worth it. Nice play by Mazzone to ensure that he was going to keep that in and not have it bounce over a stick. Nonetheless, goes all the way out. Verbotnik is now energized again. Might not see as many passes from him to the point. Not for a while. Here's D'Lo with it. Tries the toe drag back to himself. All the way high for Bauer. For Delahanty. Back for Bauer. Oops. Forgot that he was on wheels. Kept on moving. Pass it back to the spot he was in. Bauer all the way down for D'Lo. Look at Mazzone in front. McNamara here. D'Lo with that move. Cuts high to the slot. Where's Verbotnik? There he is. Where's the ball? There it is. And Curran. Good play because Bauer was on him. Didn't look like he was going to get there first. Handled it well. McNamara with a dangerous shot. Sisson with a nice kick save. Curran with it now. Trying to make something happen in that corner. Will he wipe out though? That's that dangerous side. Gotta be careful. Still has it. Just standing there. No one really wants to go get him. He's got Chris Norton high. All the way to the other side for McNamara. Everyone ignoring your friend Chris Norton. I don't know why. Here's Verbotnik with it. Back to the backhand. Tries to throw it back under for Curran. A lot of work. A lot of greasy work that didn't work out for anything. And here's Berry looking at having to face this opportunity. Delahanty didn't get the shot he wanted. Mazzone sees Bauer. And again, no one can pass to Bauer, it looks like all of a sudden. Berry's on his knees. And he's waiting to get up when he has to get up. That's what happened on that Delahanty play. He is definitely not feeling good. All sorts of little moves there by D'Lo, but you clog the middle like that. Oh my gosh, nice play by D'Lo. A nicer play by Curran. Here's McNamara with it now. Oh, they couldn't take advantage. Oh, they had the numbers. They had Verbotnik down. Couldn't get that past him as Larry just sent it into that far corner. That's the dangerous side, though. That's where people get hurt. Let's see what happens. Nope, not that time. D'Lo with that move, trying to an inside out move. What a play over to Curran. Who finishes? Wow. To the backhand, Brian Curran goes. Chop, 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 chop. Am I going to go to the left, right, left, right, left, right? I'm going to back my backhand. Yes, now. That's how you do it. As we watch here on this replay, we see now Sisson was finally extended too far. And I think Curran got it around him. As Chris Norton now goes to the bench. And since there isn't an extra player for the Dogs, oh, okay, they're calling a timeout. It looked like he was just going to sit there and they were going to keep playing. Good idea. Both teams will use their one timeout that you get here at the Plainville Indoor Sports Arena. So this is the first one, and no surprise, the team with only one sub and it started with only 3 players calls it first. Salty Dogs coming in today with 47 goals. So they're right about at their average, with a 5-2 record. Missing John Leposki today, their leading goal scorer coming into this game. In fact, their leading point getter as well with 25 points. One thing about Big Knife, they usually have a consistent roster, and it's usually the best players that always show up. Even when they're short, the best players are always here. We have an extended stoppage here, as one of the Salty Dogs actually went to the restroom. Here he comes. I think it's Norton. Yep, Chris Norton coming back eventually. That's right, Norton. Pull those pants up, baby. Make sure you get no toilet paper on you, buddy. All right, here we go. New game, 6-6, 6:47 to go. Salty Dogs have scored the last 3 goals, I believe. And D'Lo tries to make that happen right off the faceoff. Back out now for Botnick. Nice pass by Larry. He cuts to the net, stops short. Could not make that finish as he tried to cut really hard. And when you cut hard, that hurts. Well, it doesn't hurt. You just get really tired. This is Delahanty in the corner. Back out high for D'Lo. Nice pick by Larry. He's got Botnick all the way down, gets it to him. He makes the move around Brian Jones. The shot goes over the net. 6-6 here. We've got a good game now. 2 teams that are tired. Back now from Mazzone, the Loper. He's got Delahanty. Shots! Faked pass, went shot. Barry was right with him the whole way. McNamara with Botnick in front of him. Long shot. Botnick with it now. Back to the back end, and he scores! That was a perfect rebound for Botnick. That time I cannot criticize him at all. That's the right move. Sisson was a little frozen on that rebound. He spun it from his forehand to his backhand. As you see on this replay, there it is. It's on his forehand and hit the corner perfectly. And they've got high on Sisson on a few of these goals here. Backhands tend to do that, I suppose. And for the first time today, the team in blue, undefeated with these brand new blue jerseys, have taken the lead. Sisson really struggling over there. Face-off for McNamara. All of these center ice face-offs seem to go towards McNamara's side. Norton with a long shot. Sends it all the way down. Botnick thought about it or just didn't see it. Now goes and gets it. As suddenly, Big Knife looking very, very tired. They're very, very slow. Oh, Larry McNamara almost blows a tire. That's a tough pass. But McNamara gets it. He's really good at getting difficult passes. Shot, wrister, Curran from a tough angle. Sisson gobbles it up and then, hopeful as ever, sends it all the way back out halfway down the rink. 5:30 to go. I think Sisson wants to get as much time as possible. If you throw it far away from the ref, you get maybe another 5-6 seconds of rest. That's what I'm thinking. All right, what's Curran going to do? Tries to go back to McNamara, can't do it that time. Here's Jonesy with it now, sends it back under. Botnick steals that. Back in front for Curran, just misses. Here's D'Lo with it now. Mazzone coming down on the wing. Makes the move into the deep corner. Here's Mazzone. It's blocked by Norton. Mazzone. Beautiful little pass there found the opening somehow, but couldn't quite get it to D'Lo. Botnick with the big chase. Gets that stick in there. He's got help coming in and tries one of those fancy moves, those Michigan moves. That one didn't work. So now he sends it all the way down. McNamara trying to center that. And it's Delahanty. He had a 2-on-1, but Mazzone decided it was a better idea to change. Pulls up, takes a shot. Curran here first. Sends it all the way down. Once again, Brian Curran saying, you know what? I hate when people just dump it down. Well, what about today, pal? What about today? I just saw you do it. Second time this game I see you do it. And a steal by Curran. Loses that wheel right there in that one dangerous spot. Working on Bauer. Boy, if there's one thing that'll discourage you, shot from Norton, from skating hard, it'll be that spot. As now Bauer falls. I think that's the second or third time that he's not looked good as he's lost his balance. Referee Jim Sabatini talking his nonsense to the broadcast. Shot by Brian Curran. Bauer can't get it out. Right back onto the stick of McNamara. Boy, he'd like to get a better shot than that one. Here's Mazzone. Working around past two Salty Dogs. Big glove by Berry. He sends it over the net. Curran looking a little tired or a little injured, I'm not sure. As we see number 91. Looking a little ragged there, a little ragged. Probably wants the Big Knife team to call their timeout. Watch for Botnick all the way out here. Is he going to try to spin it all the way back out? No, I think he's going to try to go back to McNamara. He's been trying to do that all day with mixed success. Back to the point for Bauer. Hits Norton. Send it all the way down. This is what you do when you're trying to manage the clock, especially with a lead. 3:29. The clock ticks, ticks, ticks. Oh, and McNamara almost picked that one off. Here's Delahanty, 3-on-2. Takes a shot. Norton, really a shot blocking machine today. Curran has that now. And again, he sends it all the way down. A big dump by Curran. He's not even pursuing after that. He's very content to stay down low and help the D. Layer the defense. That's what Curran is trying to do. You see the big poke check there by him. Mazzone can't make that move. Curran gets it out, at least to the red line. Bauer all the way across in the corner from Mazzone. No one's on D-Lo. You got to know what's going to him. That was lucky. Curran gets it out. 2:45 to go. Tick, 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 tick. Chris Norton looking up over here as we see on the instant replay the Michigan attempt by Furbatnik. I mean, it's really not the Michigan attempt. It's Furbatnik's try at a Michigan goal, I suppose. Sabatini overruling Nixdorf on the positioning of the faceoff here. Curran against D'Lo. Curran goes forward for Furbatnik. He sends it all the way down, a little bit down. It's a fight through two guys, and he does. Can he keep control? Oh, went to the backhand again. That time didn't work, but it was a great try. D'Lo with Mazzone cutting in. The shot misses far side. He's going to get here first. No one on Mazzone. The pass across. Ball watching. Ball watching. D'Lo has the ball. Everybody watches D'Lo. You got to watch 88 or 11, whatever number he's wearing today, 88. That's how they do it, folks. Very successful at that. Two exceptional players. And they'll take advantage of you if you don't play it right. Meanwhile, here comes Big Knife now. D'Lo with it. Will we see overtime today? Delahanty, spin move and a pass across. Oh, just misses D'Lo on that pass by Bauer. D'Lo trying to make the move. No, it comes out back out far to Bauer. He winds up. He rips it. Not on Mike Berry. Whew. Look at Berry. Are these guys going to go to overtime? 1:54 to go. Score is 7-7. Off the foot of Norton, and he has it now. 1-on-1. Tries to go around to his backhand. Down goes Jonesy. Right in front for Bodnick. Woo! Sisson with the save. on Norton. I'm sorry, on Forbotnik. As you see right here on the instant replay, Norton made the move, then spun it back for Forbotnik, pushed it into Sisson, who was in perfect position. Keep the score tied. Curran hits nothing. Curran gets it to McNamara. McNamara perfectly off the boards for Norton. He tries to send it all the way down. Took a little too long. Had someone on his stick. Curran in front for Forbotnik. Here comes a forehand shot. Misses the net. Forbotnik with a lot of shot opportunities. And he has it again. He's got McNamara. And he doesn't anymore. 3 dogs on one side. Now you've got McNamara. Larry with it now. Centers for Curran through the legs. There's D'Lo. Down for Delahanty. Back for D'Lo. There's a shot. Wow, what a shot. What a rocket. That is why it is so difficult to cover the open guy. Because you have to cover D'Lo because he can just do that. Because he can just rip that top corner shot. And you could see it right here. Delahanty back for D'Lo. And at that point, Berry probably would have liked a little better angle on that as it went over the glove side with 57.6 seconds to go. No pulling the goalie today. There aren't enough players to do that. You're going to have to beat them with what you got, if you can. Norton makes that move on D'Lo. Second move on his own. Walks in, rips the shot. It was a good shot. That was a good shot. It was kind of dangerous. Just in a little deep in his net. Thought he gave up a bit of the stick side there. Face off now with 39.5 seconds to go. Forbotnik trying to go through everybody. That's what he does. And here's Norton with it now. He's got Curran high by himself, and he finds him. Now he's got McNamara, and he finds him. Oh, he wants that slap shot. Oh, he's got one more chance at it. Shot! Oh, he hits a skate or something. Back out now for Curran, sends it in quickly with 15 seconds to go. Bauer has got Delahanty across with only Curran as your defenseman. Curran sending it down with 9 seconds. Is that 3? Nope. Not enough time. As the big knife comes back. They were in control of this game most of the time. Then lost the lead late. It looked like the Dogs were going to pull off the improbable comeback here. But a little bit too much D'Lo. And that's enough for the victory today. Salty Dogs, suffering the loss, fall to 5-3. Big Knife taking control of the division now. They are 6-0, staying undefeated. They've got more games in hand than any other team. Looking good for them the rest of the way. So that's it for us. I'm Joey Delgado, your play-by-play man. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you to Zachary Rockman for all the fine, stellar camera work. Awesome switching by Justin Coet. Beautiful instant replay editing by Stephanie Del Buono. And how about that trainee, Adam Spellman? How about that? Beautiful work, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good night.